With Art and Grace. How is everybody today on this happy Tuesday? TWO. So 2/22/22. I bet there are some people getting married today. What do you guys bet? Let me know when you pop on. I am just getting this pulled up on the iPad here. So say hi to me. Let me see if I can see you and we're all in the right place. Okay, perfect. Hi, Christy. I think you were the first one here. Awesome. Guys, so Christy, did you get your text alert? Because I could not remember if I set it for the right time. I do those automatic, and I was like, hi, April. Are you still working, girl? You guys tell me whether you're working or you're taking a little break, because I always call this happy hour so that whether you're driving home from work or you're still at work and you're just sneaking on for a minute, just say hey and let me know what you're doing. Hi, Ian. Hi, Tarita. While grading assignments, oh, that's perfect, Anne. I mean, take any kind of little break whenever you can, if it's allowed, and like, I don't know, just get some creative juices flowing and you can be with your friends on here. So, hi, Tammy. Hi, Kay. Glad y'all are here. Thank you guys for popping on. Let me know if you got your text alert. Good, Christy, because I just want to know that today. Hi, Sherry from Kentucky. I hope I didn't miss anybody. You guys say hey. Now listen, this is going to get shared into the group that is called Craft Round the Clock. If you're not a part of that group, you need to be. It is Crafts 24/7. It's run by Tracy Campbell. She's amazing. She has her own creative business that you're going to need to follow, but she transfers us in there. And so you can, no matter what time of the day or night you go into that group, you can watch somebody craft. It is an amazing group, and I am so fortunate to be a part of it. So I wanted to say that. I did put it up in the description of this video. And if you see the little red button right here that says live, you're watching me live. And if not, it's a replay. So just put hashtag replay so that I know. Let's see. Pouring rain in Philadelphia. I'm sorry. Pennsylvania. Yeah. Okay, no problem, Marty. Bible study comes first. That's right. Hi, Gloria. Ann got her text. Taking a break, Shonda. Awesome, perfect. Hi, Debbie. Sorry if I don't remember if I have already said hi to you. Hi, Trisha. I can see your comments. Perfect. Okay, thank you guys. I think Christy sprinkled this out. When you guys sprinkle me out and let your friends or family members see me, I appreciate that so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, April. You're so sweet. Okay, I'm going to jump right to it. Guys, right before I went live, I ran in there to get my printout because I printed out a little tracer of a bunny, and our printer has no paper, zero paper. So I drew this. I sketched out this bunny. It doesn't look half bad, but let me tell you, the funny part was I was looking at it going, something is wrong with this bunny. It was just like this, and I was like, what is wrong? That's not how they sit. But I had forgotten to draw his other hind legs, so I've just taped it on here. This is my little tracer that I'm going to use today. It's going to work, but you will want to print out a better tracer if you're going to do this project. You can find these little rabbit images anywhere on the internet, and when you're just doing it for your own personal use, it's no problem to print it out and trace it. Thank you, Marty. I appreciate it. And Cynthia, thank you so much. Tana, I'm glad you got your text. Awesome. So if you want to get a text when I go live, you can text the @ symbol and then Art Grace TX. So that's Art Grace Texas, but it's just the TX, and send that to the number 81010, and that way you always get a text alert when I go live and you know what's going on. So let me get right to this, guys. Again, if you're new to me, welcome. I know my friends in the comments will welcome you too. And I own Art and Grace. I'm glad you're here. But if you're a first-time watcher through the Craft Around the Clock, I'm going to use this as a base for my wreath. It's just a wood round. I don't know what else to call it. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It was $6.99, and of course 40% off from the wood pile section. So if there's an official name for this, you guys can let me know. And I'm going to quickly just get some paint on it for the base, and then we'll go from there. I'm using my favorite chalk paint, and this is Deco Art. Everybody who knows me knows what I'm going to say, because I've used it for years and just love the creaminess of it. but it's Deco Art Chalky Finish. I'll hold it up. Hope it's not backwards. I think I turned it around. Yeah, Chalky Finish. And it is different than most chalk paints you've probably used because it is creamy. So it's still the dry chalk paint like you're used to, but it goes on so creamy and you get a really smooth texture. I just like it. So that's what I use, but you are welcome to use whatever you prefer. You can also paint this any color, or you could try to stain this wood and see how that looks. But I want white. I love lots of bright colors, and I like white a lot for spring. You know, usually after the winter we're ready for everything bright. I'm gonna try not to get this on my sleeves here. Hi Cindy Lou, I haven't seen you in a little bit. I'm glad to see you on here, girl. Sorry I have to look over this way to see the comments. That's why it looks like I'm going this way, and it's because I am. Glad you're here. Trisha. Okay, Trisha. So when you got the text, did it not tell you the link? Because I put the link in there so that it would bring you right here. I really like to do that because I'm the same way. I'll get an alert from somebody else that's going live and be like, okay, well, I don't see them on their page. Are they in the group? Go to the group. Well, I don't see them there, you know. So I try to put the link. I don't always, but I try to so that you guys don't have to hunt. Tell me how your Tuesday is. I hope you guys have had a good day, have had at least some good things happen today, or can find some reason to be thankful. You guys listed in the comments. You know, I love to find out if you guys have good news, a good report, you know, things like that, because it's just fun. It's good to see that in a world that is so full of strife and trouble, that we also are putting our focus and our attention on some good things as well. You know, we can't stick our head in the sand. We have to know all that's going on in the world, but we can also know all of the good things too. So if you have anything good to report, or maybe you just had a pretty good work day, I mean, put that. And I always, if you follow me, you know why. I like, because we have a lot of people that watch the replay and then they get to see the good news. And I'm telling you that when you focus on those things, then it just changes the way you think. So no more, don't give any more attention to any negativity than you have to, and focus on the good. Okay, so I've already got this pretty much done. I'm gonna throw that in some water. I'm gonna dry this really quick and look at your comments. Awesome, Deborah. Where did you go? Where do you guys go to get your, you know, supplies? Do you have Hobby Lobby Michaels, or do you go to the Dollar Tree? Oh, hi, Becky. First time watching from New York. Welcome. Glad you're here. I'm in Texas. I apologize for my accent. I know it sounds silly. Can't help it. Oh, Marty, that's a true statement. Honestly, when I get anything cleaned, it gets me in a better mood because, you know, it's usually been hanging over my head for a day or two. So, a day or two or a week or two. So, yeah, that's good. Oh, Christy, how fun. Your 21-year-old grandson's moving to his first apartment. That is so fun. It really is. And it's always hard for mamas, but it's fun for the kids to get there. You do, Christy? I can hardly stand hearing the replay, so thank y'all that like it, because, you know, Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree, okay, those are my go-tos also. If anybody else said they were new, welcome. I always like to go, I'll go back and be sure I speak to you, because I love having new ones join us. We have such a sweet family. Listen, the people that hang out around Art and Grace are so sweet. We have the best women. They made me cry earlier. They're so sweet. And Tracy is the same way. She seems to collect people that are kind and giving and generous and sweet. So you're in good company here. So Hope you'll come back. Good visit. Oh, yes, Tana's on her vacation and she is having fun. Hope I get to see pictures. Hi, Tony. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, good. Oh, I'm going to need to read more about that. That went so fast, and I want to give it the time it needs. But if you're a prayer, you can pray for her sister. Okay, so I've got this painted. I'm going to kind of go ahead and do my next step. And on this, I'm going to do this as my next step. So this is a placemat. So I kind of did some pricing because I wanted some of this, I don't know, what do you call it? Like turf, fake grass, whatever. And they had it in a roll, and it was a pretty long roll. This worked out to be a good price for me, and it was more than enough. So it says it's a placemat. It was $9.99 at Michael's. You know, it's obviously plenty big for this project, and I'll have some left over, so that's where I got it. I'm going to take that funny little bunny that I wonkily cut out and pieced together, and it's going to be good enough. So when you do yours, it will be even better. It will be even better. I'm going to take a marker just to, no, not white. I'm going to take a black marker and trace this on the back of this grass, and then I can cut it out. So have you ever worked with this? I have not, and this will be my first time to cut this out. I have an idea that it might make a huge mess all over this desk, but I don't care. It can be vacuumed up. It's no big deal. Just scrape it into the trash and vacuum it up. And you know, I know I'm missing, hi Darlene. I know I am missing comments, guys. I love to read them, so I will go back. It's kind of the highlight of this for me, is just communicating with you guys, chit-chatting, and seeing what all's going on. I love reading your good news. I also love praying for you. So if you have any requests, you're welcome to put those in the comments or message me. So don't feel like this is only for good news. You can say anything and I will read it. Okay, so we're gonna go for it. I'm going in, just going in. These are very old scissors, but they work pretty good. I did not take care of them like I should. You know, when I got these, I said I'm only going to use them for fabric. Well, that didn't last. Okay, setting this to the side, and you can see there's a little bit of mess, but it's fine. We're going to keep going, and just going to get this thing cut out. Now, I've got some really great scissors. Let me see if this will work. These things are sharp, and this I forget what these are called, something B-E-E, like Bumblebee, and they work great, and they're really sharp. I got them at Michael's, I believe. No, I got them at Amazon. That's where I got them. Anything that I'm using just about will be in my Amazon shop or list. It's a list. It's not a shop, I guess. So I'm happy to share that with you. If you see me use something, you can ask me about it, or just go to that. It's like Amazon.com/shop and then /Art Grace, I believe. I think it's just Art Grace. No and sign or anything. So just cutting out this little bunny, and like I said, the shape is just, you know, you're going to be able to tell what it is. And that's all we need. Hope you guys are doing okay today. Hope y'all had a good day. You got your scissors at Joann's. Deborah, I've had it for, let's see, probably 3 years. About 3 years. I did not know what I was doing at first. I did not know how to work a page or to get involved. I mean, but I started out doing paint parties. So I would go to businesses or restaurants and hold a paint party, and they were so much fun, so much fun. And then when COVID happened, you know, we all had to shut down and not go to restaurants. So I transferred to online. So since then, since doing it online, I've been able to incorporate crafts as well. So I do both art and crafts on my page, and I love both. Okay, let's see how that looks. Does it look like a bunny? not bad. So, you know, you can clean it up and get it, you know, looking better if you want yours a different shape or a better shape. Y'all, I'm gonna just pull this into the trash can. I'm sure I could do something else with that, but for now I need to get this mess off my desk so that we can go to the next step. Okay, and if y'all are asking questions, I promise I'll go back. Now, set that bunny aside and we're gonna come and take out, this is just burlap fabric I got at Hobby Lobby. You just tell them you want half a yard and they cut it. So I liked it because it was fairly close knit. So you know how some of it is really, really loose? I didn't want it really loose. So I think this is gonna work good. Now we're making this together. I have not made one of these yet. So we're gonna do this together and I know it's gonna come out really cute. Let me first take my bunny and be sure he fits on this. That will tell me how wide I need it. So just a little bit wider than that bunny. Now if I was gonna take my time, you know, and measure and draw out little marks so that I kept this thing straight, but you know, we don't have time for that, so we're just going for it. Oh good, you can tell it's a bunny. Thank you, Tanya. Cut from the back with an X-Acto. Yeah, you're right, that makes sense. I should have tried that. Hi Karen from the UK, glad you're here. We're a long way away, aren't we? That's the beauty of the internet though, and we can do art and crafts together, hang out together, doesn't matter where we are. That is the silver lining of COVID, to be honest, if you ask me, is we have met so many people, become friends. We get to do things like this together that we would have never been able to do. So yeah, I think it's kind of neat. Oh, good. Hi, Peggy. The name of the stain you all use? I'll get back to you on that stain question. Okay, I want to stay on task so we have plenty of time to get this completed. Now, if you want to, you can make this go all the way around and meet up, but I personally don't see any need to because I just don't. So I think I'm gonna just leave it like this. I just want to tear a couple of rows of this edge. So I'm just gonna take, you know, the strands like you do, just to give it a more frayed edge. Okay, and that's good. Just didn't want it to be too perfect looking. Okay. Now, we're gonna hot glue. I wanna pull it pretty tight, and then we're gonna hot glue it down, okay? Oh, I don't have my finger protector on me. Oh, y'all, let's see, what can I use real quick in a pinch? Do y'all do that too, where you know you need a finger protector, but you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go for it. It's too far away to go get it. And then we'll put a little bit more. Anything silicone would be perfect to kind of work this out. How are y'all doing? It drives me crazy to not be able to sit and read comments. Oh, thank you, Cindy Lou. You're so sweet. Hi, Brooke. Glad you're back. Some of these girls are in my private group, so you've already seen me once today. So thank you for coming back. We made a cute bunny, didn't we? Okay, let's see. If I move over, you can see it right there. You see the little bunny? Let's see. There you go. That's what we did in my private group today. And just want to get this pretty tight. Okay. Thank y'all for all the hearts. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Just hot glue this baby down. This is an easy project. That is kind of my thing. I like to show people things that they can do. I mean, we can all do the difficult ones, and it just takes time. You know, I usually try to be really time conscious, especially if I'm doing an event, and I am being shown in the Craft Round the Clock group, so I can't take all day. But I definitely like showing things that you guys can do, that pretty much anybody at any skill level can do. And if you want to make it super fancy, you can. If you want to do a lot to this and dress it up, maybe you want to use fabric and not burlap, or really pretty silk flowers. So y'all let me do this on the wrong side. I'm totally teasing. This is so not your fault, but do you see what I did? Okay, so that is what happens when we rush. And that's okay. But this is going to be the front, and I've got it backwards. So all I'm going to do, guys, in a pinch, is paint this side. We're just going to add some paint and try not to get it on the burlap. And maybe one of y'all was hollering at me and I didn't hear it. I love watching the crafters who have a husband, or whoever, it's usually a husband, read for them, because it's so helpful. We can't do the things we're doing, or I can't, and keep up with the comments, because you know how we're in a hurry for time. Not always, but in an event we are, and we can't read the comments. But somebody was probably going, turn it over, turn it around. And I didn't know. So anyway, there's no crafting emergencies. I say that all the time. Never sweat the small stuff, guys. It's fine if you mess up. Even if you own a business and you mess up, it's fine. We're all gonna mess up. And that's how you learn, and you do better next time. It's no big deal. So all we have to do is paint the front. The new front. This is now the front. Okay, y'all with me? So if you hear nothing else that I say today, and you don't even care for the project, but hopefully you heard me say don't sweat the small stuff, because that is so important. And then when you think about life, crafting is the small stuff. It's the fun stuff that we should not stress over. Okay, let's see what I'm missing. Oh, I know, right? That's right, now it's complete, which is how I would normally want it done anyway. I don't like the back to not be complete, so that's okay. It all worked out. I better move this because, guys, so I'm trying to dry my paint, and I literally just watched this heat gun melting my bunny. It's so hot. This is the Wagner 300. It is in my Amazon store. I love it. I use it every single day. A lot of my friends have the Wagner 500. I don't want the 500 because this one gets hot enough. It is, the whole room in here is warm now. Okay, so I'm thinking, you know, you can put it either way. So you could put it this way and hang your hanger from this, or you could do it this way. So do you guys have a preference? What do you think looks better? I almost like it the other way. Now we're gonna add a few things to this, but tell me what y'all are thinking. Gail thought it was the wrong side. Yeah, it has a perm for sure. I will definitely, this will be a practice. It will not be, because I have to show y'all. Okay, so you know what it looks like. Look at his little ears. They're just, he definitely has an afro. Okay. other way, vertically. Okay, so we'll do it this way. And now here's where you can bring out your personality or some of the things that you've found while you're out shopping. You could add some little carrots on here and a cute little bow, you know, and almost call it a day. You don't have to do anything crazy. You can, another thing that I thought would be cute on this is if you have the little half beads. You know, these are little 1-inch half beads, which I'm about to reorder some because this is all I have left. But putting those around this, whatever, whether you want them all white like this to match, or, you know, some people like the plain look and you could just put them plain. Adding those around would be cute. But I was thinking I'm going to add, I didn't think I wanted to use the carrots. So I'm thinking that I want to add some of this because I'm weird, but for spring and Easter, I kind of tend to do these colors and not use orange. I don't love orange, so that's my plan. Let's just see how it looks. Y'all like vertical. Thank you, Tony, for the stars. And if anybody else has sent them, thank you so much. I go back and look every time because I am so appreciative of that. I don't take it for granted. I want to thank you. So let's just see. What do you think, guys? Do you like the kind of pink color with this? So I know you have to change your brain because I showed you the carrots, but if we do this on both sides and just intertwine it with a little twine or something, we are going to, what else? Oh, some lamb's ear maybe. Let's just see. You know, you could put a sprig or two of that and call it a day. What do y'all think? Do you like that, or do you like the bunnies? Hi, Verilyn. How are you? What are y'all thinking of the pink? Okay, Darlene said pink. Yes. Okay, good. Because I love it. I just, you know, I don't know. And again, you do not have to, this is ideas. I love giving ideas. And then you guys run with it. Do your thing and make it however you like it. So I am going to just kind of tie this on with a little bit of wire. You could hot glue it. But just a little bit of wire. And the reason that I'm using wire is because I always reuse things. So I won't want this same thing next year. I will reuse it. And so tying it with some either fishing line, some jute, some wire, kind of allows you to take it all apart and reuse the pieces. So that's the only reason I do that. But if you want to hot glue it on, that works too. And no one will see this wire from a distance. And you can, you know, you can find colored wire. I don't have white, but you could probably find it. I will hot glue the little lamb's ear to it. And it will kind of cover up the wire a little bit, so. Y'all still okay? Oh, thanks, Brooke. Y'all are sweet. I appreciate you guys watching, sprinkling, the kind comments. So I cut off the majority of the, you know, stem and then kind of tuck it down, and then we'll put just a dot of hot glue to hold it on. So now the wire is covered and it just looks a little more springy. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, good. I think you can. It just dawned on me that I better be sure y'all can see. Just pull that wire right off. Hope we're okay on time. Yep, we're doing good. Okay. I'm always afraid to look. I'm literally afraid to look when I'm in an event or something. I'm like, oh gosh, what time? I typically like to sit and chit chat a little bit and take my time. But when I go live at this time of the day, I know that you guys have a lot going on. So I appreciate you being here and watching, and I don't want to keep you all day. That's kind of what we do in the private group, is we can take our time more in there and, you know, chit chat, get to know each other more and things. Okay, how's everybody doing? Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate you doing that. Hi, Linda. Glad you're here. Deborah, thanks. I don't know what was a good idea, but thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like the lamb's ear too. It says spring, doesn't it? Okay, let's go to the other side just so that I make sure I have plenty of time to get all of this done. This came on a big roll from Hobby Lobby, and it is part of the wedding stuff, so you may not see it unless you go down that aisle. At the Hobby Lobby I go to, there's ribbon on one side and wedding stuff on the other, and that's where they've got it. I love using it, and when you get it on sale, it's not much, and obviously, you know, you can do tons of projects with one roll. I do think this would be precious with the orange carrots I showed y'all, but for me, I'm gonna just do this pink so that basically everything in here is gonna match in this room I'm in. You know, so orange wasn't really gonna work. Okay, let's do a couple of little lamb's ears on this side. And I'm just going to kind of cut it down to the bare minimum here. Kind of see where I want it. And slip it in. And it just serves two purposes because it's covering up my wire and it just looks cute with this. Having the lamb's ear. So Tammy, I did. If you are in the VIP group, I sent a text out both times. So when I went live in the VIP, I sent one out, and then for this, I sent one out. So we'll go into the group and be sure that you're on both. And guys, by the way, we are doing so International Women's Day is March 8th. So mark your calendar for March 8th in my free group, which is called Art and Craft Showcase. If somebody wants to tag it in the comments, that would be great. You should be able to tag it, do the @ sign, and then Art and Craft Showcase. But anyway, that's all it is Art and Craft Showcase. We are having a bunch of fantastic creators doing art and crafts that whole day, every 30 minutes from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And everything's free in that free group that I've got. So you want to get in there and be a part of that, because we are just coming together as a bunch of female creators to give you guys a lot of free inspiration and just support each other. You know, we like to support each other, and so you'll be able to find out, you know, find some people that maybe you don't know already, or just see some projects you haven't seen yet. All kind of things will be happening on that day, and I'm so excited. We had a fantastic response, so good that there's some great creators who want to be a part that we just don't have a slot for. So we'll be doing more. We'll be doing more events. Okay, so let's see. So that's what we have so far. I want to get a really cute bow made. And we're still doing okay. So let me kind of set, oh, you know what else? Before I forget, we've got to give it a tail. Look at all of this beautiful bling. So this is Totally Dazzled. If you haven't heard us talk about it, because I know most of us creators are using it, we have all fallen in love. So how cute to just put a little unexpected bling on this bunny. What do y'all think? Now, this is a really rustic looking wreath. So I don't know if I even, y'all have to tell me in the comments if you like it. And for the hanger, let me show you what my thought was on the hanger. So I want to take this jute and put it through the beads. I like the plain for this because, like I said, this is rustic. Now, I don't have a bead threader. I need to get one. So sometimes they don't want to go through, but these beads are fantastic. I ordered a giant bag at Amazon. They're going to last me forever, but I got them a lot cheaper that way. So if you're interested in those, there's a link, you know, on my Amazon store to the ones that I purchased these. So I'm gonna kind of have a hanger like this with some beads. I think that's probably long enough. And then another knot right here. So I've just strung the beads on and made a knot on both ends. Oh my goodness, I just yanked it right through the knot. Y'all, yanked it right through the knot. So the hole in these beads is fairly large because they're larger beads. So I'm gonna need to double knot that knot. So bear with me one more second. We're gonna get these back on here. If you're asking me any questions, I promise I'll go back. So don't worry, don't think I'm not gonna see it. I will, and I will reply. You can always message me too. Use 2 knots, yeah. I know it's so funny because I'm sure that y'all see things about to happen and you're like, definitely need one more. Okay, so cute little simple hanger. And then what I will do is turn it over and staple. I will staple this with my staple gun to the back. I'll hot glue it for now, but I will need to staple it or else it won't hold. I don't know that hot glue will hold this permanent, you know. So we'll just kind of get that on there so that you can see how it will look. Now you can paint your beads white or whatever color you might want. And look, I didn't do the double knot here, so it came through. But anyway, that's your hanger. So now let's see if we can get a bow made real quick. Yeah, we still got time. Okay, so let's grab some of this ribbon. I have got, this is the ribbon that I'm using on everything this year. I love it, so I'm using it. It is super pretty. I got it a couple years ago at Hobby Lobby, I believe. Yeah, Hobby Lobby. It was probably last year. Yeah, last year or year before. But probably they still have some. You guys still with me? Have y'all left thinking this lady's crazy? Aw, April, thank you. You're so sweet. You can go out and buy things, but it's so much more fun for me anyway to just dream it up or do it, you know, just kind of come up with it. I'm not seeing the ribbon that I'm looking for right in front of me. So let's see, I probably put it up. But I just cut, you know, this is just the simple messy bow that we've all seen 100,000 times. So I just cut several strips. If something's this thin, I don't even worry about ducktailing it. I'm just trying to get this somewhat finished for you guys because I know that it's not exactly finished, but I want you to see kind of how it will look with all the elements. And I always post a picture. So when I don't finish something because, you know, I didn't have quite enough time, you can always go back and look at my page and I post the finished product. And a lot of times it looks like, you're like, oh, okay, well, it turned out. So if you're thinking, whatever, you got to wait and see because sometimes I add something at the end and it turns out really cute. I think I'm going to put a little more of this. I'm going to end with this. So did y'all like the bling? I need to see if y'all like the bling, and we'll hot glue that on there. Thank you, Jean, for sprinkling and for the stars. You guys are so awesome. Tell me if you like the bling. So just put yes bling or no bling. So I'm going to take this off and put this one and then this, and then we'll tie. Okay, we're just going to squeeze, pull it all together. I don't get it too tight so that I can turn it over, kind of flop it around, see if it needs to, you know, anything needs to be moved where it's more even. But today we're just going to say, call it a day and say it's good. Thank y'all for the hearts. I see them going up. Y'all are awesome. Okay. Remember, tie that. I'm going to put one more bead up here and tie that in a knot this next time. Then we will hot glue this on. Right here, the very top. Scrunch up our bow. You know what might be cute on this? I mean, think about it. You could do so much, but you could put a little, one of your little half beads here. You could, can y'all see that? You could put a little bling. So there's a lot of stuff you can do for that. And do y'all like the bling tail? Let's see what y'all thought about the bunny. You're still working, April. Oh, bling on the, for the cotton tail. Instead of a bunny tail, give it a bling tail. So I have all colors of choices. This is the rose gold, Totally Dazzled. It is so beautiful. I'm in love with this Totally Dazzled. And I'm an affiliate, so if you want to purchase using my link, that would be greatly appreciated. I'd get a small percentage of anything that you purchase, but you don't have to. It's on my link tree, or message me and I'll give it to you. So what are y'all thinking? And if you like it, do you like the gold, the rose gold, the antique gold? You know, there's all these choices, or just silver. This is one of my favorites. Y'all like it? Okay, I need to wrap it up. Smaller bling. Aw, thank you, Jean. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate it. Hi, Brenda. I just saw you. I'm glad you're here. You guys, probably some of you have said hi to me and I didn't see it. I'm sorry, but I'll go back because I love to know you were here. You like the gold, smaller bling. Okay, I will add one and then I'll put up a picture, but I want you guys to go to, if you're on my page, go check out the Craft Round the Clock group. Up in the description, I put the link. You can just pop over there and check it out. It's free. There are so many amazing crafters in there. I just feel fortunate to get to be a part. So be sure you check them out and come back and see my finished product, my photo. I'll show it to you. You guys have a great night, and I'll be back. I'll be back on live tomorrow on my page. So I hope to see you. Thanks, guys. Bye.